have an interesting topic to talk about, which is remote proctoring, the new phase of ISTQB exams. So this presentation was about to be given by me and Pooja, but she cannot join us today for some reason. Okay, so today we'll we'll give an intro on remote proctoring, then we'll move to how we protect the privacy of the student and the integrity of not only the exam, but as well as the reputation of the institutes. Then going forward, we'll move towards how proctoring creates job opportunity and how does it benefit the educational sector. And then we'll proceed with what are we looking for now, and then lastly we'll end the session with Q&As. Okay, first I would like to give an introduction about Pooja. So she is the head of exam administration and manager of Viva Outsourcing, and I am Bhavna Bissoondyal, and I am a remote proctor at exam unit. Both of us are working in this company since a year. Okay, so what is remote proctoring? Basically, remote proctoring or remote exam supervisor, it's a new normal for examination. Why? Because the world has shifted to the exam from home scheme due to pandemic. And now candidate can benefit to sit for their exam from home and be monitored online by a supervisor, also known as a proctor, who is remotely located. Normally, how a proctor monitors a candidate is through these three views. First one is a webcam view. Second one is the mobile camera, which is applicable for certain exams because not all exams require the mobile view. And then we need the real-time screen streaming and microphone. This is an example of how a proctor exam is being done. So first we have the webcam view of the candidate, then the screen share. We can see what the student is doing on his screen, and then yes, we can monitor the student's movement by a mobile view also. Now, why is it preferable to have an exam monitored by a proctor rather than AI? First is, the proctor is able to understand emotions, anxiety, and empathize with the student. Whereas for AI, yes, it is programmed to think like a human, but cannot adapt to the anxiety-driven situation that an exam carries. And the second point is that proctor has a most important and hard skill, which is customer service, that enables us to serve a quality over quantity service. And the other side, the AI, yes, it is able to handle problem. However, there is chances that an issue will be missed. And the third and important point is that we proctors, we can intervene in real time if ever the candidate is trying to cheat. But on the other side, for the AI, the system can be clunky and there's no way that the proctor can intervene in incident like if ever the candidate is trying to cheat. Now, how proctoring eliminates anxiety from the student, which is part of the proctor's duty also. So indeed, students go through many types of anxiety, especially for those who already have medical issues, like the diabetic student. We allow them to bring their blood sugar so that they can monitor, and we give them break too, and then obviously we add their time also, so we give them this kind of flexibility. And also for those students who suffer from vision impairment, if they want to have the zoom up, we allow them. And the second point is that, yes, students of all ages can encounter technical issues. However, we have all proctors of all ages to meet the requirements of the candidates on the virtual platform. And that means stay with the student if ever they have a technical issue popping up or they don't know how to proceed. We guide them through this step. We also chat in their native language to make them feel comfortable. And then, with the reason above, you don't need to be technologically advanced to sit for an online exam, because we proctors, we assist you in every issue, and we try to see how we can help you. Now, how do we protect the privacy of the student? We not only strive to meet the needs of our students, but we also understand what privacy is and ensures that the student privacy is taken into account. Since we are entering the home and personal space of our students, hence we proctors, we sign a confidentiality form to ensure that we do not disclose the personal information of the student. Everything stays within the company. The next point is, how do we protect not only the integrity of the exam, but also the reputation of the institutes? So through proctoring, we try to implement and work with the institute closely, so we make sure that the protocol set for every exam is being followed. For example, a student is not allowed to talk, he is not allowed to have a third person in the room, he is not allowed to go to take his screenshots and go to the washroom, except for special conditions like some students have medical issues, so we let them go to the washroom, but we set a time frame for them, like for 2 minutes, and after that they should resume to the exam. Okay. Proctoring creates job opportunity. How? It does not only create job opportunity, but it helps the student to study further and increasing the economic value of the country. How? Because the unemployment rate in Mauritius is around 7%, and in South Africa it's around 33%. So we are not only increasing the economic, but as well as the educational value of the country. And we also have a proctoring register that adapts to the student and the proctor. And through this, flexible sheets are created to help the young individuals to study, grow, and be well-groomed individuals. They are also given opportunities to take leadership and responsibility. Now, why responsibility? Because we have different shifts, late night, early morning, and so on, but we make sure that the candidate is well settled and is doing his exam without any obstacles. Now, how does proctoring benefit the educational sector? First one is flexibility and adaptability. Through COVID, we all understood the word flexibility. We had to adapt to new changes, and we knew what is to be flexible as well as disciplined. It gives the candidate the ability to sit for a secure and invigilated exam from the comfort of home. And the next one is e-learning, because due to pandemic situation, institute, college, and all the academic sectors were switching to online platforms so as not to impact the ongoing curriculum. People can not only learn according to their availability and comfort, but they can also review a content an unlimited number of times. And the next point is environmentally friendly. Why? Because it uses less paper, printing, transport, and so on. And eventually, according to the next point, it is less stressful and saves transport and time. Because from going to a test center, it saves a candidate from all these troubles. And for those students who have disabilities, they don't need to travel long distances, since all the educational material are already accessible online. So these students are freed from the hassle of physical exhaustion. And the next one would be, with strict and always improved methods of proctoring, the world can turn to an online platform because of the above reason. And also, we don't only give flexibility, but as well, we ensure that none of the exam protocol are being violated. So now what are we looking for? We are looking for opportunities to extend our proctoring services, and we try to see if other institutes can rely on us to propagate our proctoring service. And yes, we are looking forward to meet with you all so that we can see what we can offer. Now I would like to introduce you to our South African proctors with whom we work together to bring the best proctoring service. And obviously, without forgetting our Mauritian proctors as well, my colleague Wada and myself. So thank you all for your kind attention, and now I am open to your questions.
Any questions from the floor? So I have a question. Okay. So is that the proctor, that's a full-time or part-time job?
Some proctors do it full-time, some do it part-time because some pursue their higher studies. We do have full-time and part-time as well.
So is there certain qualifications that you need to apply for the job of proctor?
For proctor, he should be a degree holder of any field. That's all we need.
And then I don't know, maybe do you have some statistics about maybe how many
Exams.
exams?
Around 30,000 exams. We already covered over 30,000 exams, yes, since last year.
That's good. Any more questions? Anything you would like to add? Ask?
How is the handling, for example, if there are external technical constraints like a power cut or disconnection on the internet?
Yes.
I know from some online proctoring services that this automatically leads to a failure. You're done. So how is it in your situation?
Okay, we've already experienced this scenario before. So we had a candidate like that. We wait for the candidate to come back because they eventually get back to us, and we see that we can add further time if because usually when they leave, the time gets paused. We don't even have to add their time. And when they get back, yes, we ask them what happened and so on. Then yes, we ask them to refresh the page and they can continue from there. We don't neglect those candidates. Yeah, we give them ample time to come back. Okay, thank you all for your attention once again.